Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Brandel Tillman coming at you live and direct, keeping it moving and keeping it real every day, and some days. Okay, today's day is one of them days I decided to do a topic on malt liquor. Do I drink this stuff in 2018? Hell the F no. Oh, nope. Don't do it, can't do it. So I'm going to go down memory lane talking about what I did back in the day. I'm kind of old head. Nah, I'm not an old head. Am I old head? Yeah, I'm good. I done had my shares of the malt liquors and the bad drinks and all this other stuff to last a lifetime. So I'm going from 1 to 10. Starting off at 10. 10 is the drinks that I pretty much got jacked up off of. Jacked up meaning throwing up, passing out, getting carried into my bed or a building. Basically, that's getting jacked. So number 10 to 1. 10 meaning that's something I did get jacked up off. 1 is something, it was okay. This is why St. Ives is number 10. Okay, I'm on the projects. My brother, we playing spades and stuff. They got a bunch of 40s. I done chipped in maybe $10 because back in the day, $10 for some 40s, that's a lot of money. Okay, I chipped in my money. Bam. I wasn't planning on drinking too much. I just want to, fit in with the older fellas, older cats. But I knew how to play spades. Drink 140, sipped on it. Then them, fools start talking trash, man. You nursing that second bottle. So I said, okay, I start drinking. Next thing you know, it hit me like a ton of bricks. I'm in high school. I'm just a kid. I'm thinking I'm in 10th grade. I don't know. Man. So I go outside. I said, I need some air. Anytime somebody start drinking and they say they need air, that means they about to throw up. It was nighttime, probably around about 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm on the projects, Johnson Street, downtown Charleston, South Carolina. Bam. I'm holding on to a tree, throwing up. Everybody, all the fellas was like, yeah, man, get it out you, dog. Yeah, man, little homie. So I'm thinking I'm getting a badge of honor. Okay, cool. So it's time to go home. We lived like maybe, I want to say 3 miles away, maybe 5 miles away. Got my brother's car. Back seat, of course. His buddies up front. Everybody, we all fucked up. Shouldn't, it was what it was. I threw up in my brother's back on the floor. Still coming. My brother takes me home, puts me in the house, puts me in the bed, and goes back. The next day, his car still smelled like throw up. So I had to go to the car wash probably a third time and clean his car. Learn experience. It was what it was. So now we got Old English 800 is the power. We call it Old E. Still, this was before the St. Ives thing, but it wasn't as vicious. Old E I had when I was in a freshman in high school, hanging out with the older cats in high school, yakety yak. Let's get some 40s, let's get some beer, yakety yak, let's drink. I'm thinking, I don't know what Old E is. They told me, don't worry about it. We got you. Yakety yak. Drink some Old E. We had, I was working at, what was I working? I was working at Little Caesars because we used to lie about our age to get jobs at restaurants. So I lied. I said I was 16. I was like 14. Still working. They didn't care. I did most dishes and, made pizzas. So the older cats at the job, which was teenagers, said, we're going to go down. We got some fellas. We can go to the store get some Old E. I said, okay. They said, we need $5 from you. $5. I'm like, okay. $5 wasn't much of nothing. Okay, it is what it is. $5 got you about 240s. I said, I don't care. Drink the 40. Came back to my neighborhood. My brother and them came home because they was older. And saw us young cats out there, and they said, what y'all doing? Yakety yak. And they said, we drinking 40s. My brother and them, of course, indulged. And we was drinking the 40s. So Old English 800, which since then I have not had any more of. Drinking the 40s, and it was what it was until it hit again. Before I was on the St. Ives, I was on OE, holding on to a tree, throwing up. But it didn't stop there. I went in the house and started throwing up. But this is not the worst throwing up because I was cleaning. You can clean a toilet in a carpet, but shoot, it's hard to get it out of the car. So that was the second experience. So that's why it's number 9 on my malt liquor. Have I drinking St. Ives since I threw up on it? Nope. Well, yeah, I did. I take that back. I did. Have I drinking Old E? Probably so. Not As a kid, not past my age of 30. Nope, have not had none of these bad boys. Now let's go to the Hurricane. Sipping on some Hurricane, I'm kind of getting bent. Shit and start to spin. I ought to take the hint, but to keep it going, yo, I gotta get my swerve on. I take the bottle to the head till it's all gone. I wrote a rap back in the day when I lived in Seattle about Hurricane, because I had it back in 1997 when I was at Freaknik. And it was a good, Freaknik was what it was. I had some Hurricane. The first time I saw, a quarter Hurricane and a 40 Hurricane was at Freaknik, 1997. But hadn't had it. I was living out in Seattle and it creeped over to the West Coast. So one day, one of my buddies, we planned on going to the club out there in Federal Way, which is outside of Seattle. And, he would come to my spot, we get jacked on some malt liquor, food, whatever, and bam, we going out to the club. Designated driver. We had a designated driver that night. And I didn't eat that much that day. I only had a chicken sandwich from Jack in the Box. So bam. I'm sipping on the 40. After work, bam. My buddy comes over with some more 40s. Bam. I said, I gotta wait. I gotta eat because I hadn't eaten yet. So it's time to get a chicken sandwich. Yakety yak. Drink another 40. Okay, I'm good. He drive. But the thing was, I drove my car over his spot. And then I rode with him in his car to the club. And when we got to the club, our tradition was to get a Long Island iced tea. So I ordered 2, I drank 1, and I was already jacked before I even tasted it. I don't even know if I finished it. I probably did. And next thing you know, I'm in the bathroom praying to the porcelain god in the club. I'm in the floor. You can't. That's the worst place to be. And throwing up is on the floor of the fucking bathroom because it's all kind of shit on that fucking floor. I had to disinfect myself the next day. Threw up on the floor. My buddy came and got me out the stall. He had to crawl under the stall because I locked it. He crawled under the stall, came and got me, had to unlock the stall from the inside, opened the door, came and got me. We fell on the floor. And imagine the floor of a men's club. It wasn't the best club. It was long. It was just all wet and gross. Learning experience. Have not had Hurricane since then. Now let's go to King Cobra. Jesus. Anytime there's an animal related to a beer, it's not going to be good, because thus far we had St. Ives, and St. Ives looked like it got all kind of, the way the logo looks, it looks like a tropical storm or something. OE, yeah, it's pretty cool. Hurricane, that's a Hurricane. You don't want a Hurricane. Now we're going to King Cobra. One of the first beers, 40s, I sipped on with the older cat in high school. I was a freshman. We was going to a party, and they said, hey, we was all walking down the street to the party. Man, y'all need to drink some of this. I'm like, for what? I don't want that. Because I just got off my Oli thing earlier on in the class year. And one dude was like, Dre, we heard about your Oli, man. Quit acting popular, quit acting paranoid. I said, okay, man. So I'm drinking the King Cobra. Next thing you know, we drinking 140, and then we're sharing it amongst 3 of us. We young cats, the older cats, they drinking their own. Then they said, man, drink some more. So next thing you know, we knocking down mailboxes in the neighborhood. I'm like, what are we doing? King Cobra didn't jack me up, it just had me amped up with the felt, like Annie up, like, you just get hyped with your homeboys. I didn't like it. I never had, after that I didn't drink King Cobra. I don't like drinking beer with animal names or reptiles or anything that can kill you. And now let's go to this here. Bull, Slits, Malt, Liquor, Bull. The OG of our neighborhood. That you see that Blue Bull? You seen that on the commercials doing Soul Train and all that stuff back in the day? If you say Malt Liquor, say Slits Malt Liquor. When you say Malt Liquor, say Bull. That was their slogan. Now here we go. I'm of age. Bull, that was one of the smoothest malt liquors I had. But at the end of the day, why the fuck am I drinking malt liquor? I have no clue, no idea. And plus it's a 40. They put Bull in the 40s, 12-ounce bottles, cans, whatever. Master cylinders was in 24 ounce. They put all the stuff together to get you fucked up. They had Red Bull and they had Blue Bull. We was partial where we in our region. We was partial to the Blue Bull. I said Red Bull. It's not the Red Bull energy drink. It's the Red Bull like this. What you see on the screen. Just imagine that same bull, but it's red, and they call it Red Bull. It was banned in Charleston, SC, for some way, shape, or form. It didn't taste no different. I don't know why it was banned. Malt liquor is malt liquor. I mean, shoot, that's like saying, oh, you can't have, you got Taka vodka in your store, but you can't have Scully's, which is both of them cheap. It's what it is. It's semantics. Always had a good opportunity and always had a good taste with this. There's a place in Charleston, SC, on James Island called Mosquito Beach. Was out there, got introduced to Bull with my brother and his friends, and it was all good. I mean, I got fucked up. This is in high school. Got jacked up. Bull is good. At this day, have I had Bull? I have not had Bull since 1990. Probably 1997, and we in 2018, 1997. So I don't even drink this stuff anymore. I'm just going off of because Slit Malt Liquor Bull did not do anything to me. Never threw up off of this. Always got jacked up off of it. I respect the Bull. If you look at them old Kool and the Gang commercials with the Bull, the ground starts rumbling and the Bull comes through the wall and all this other stuff. It was a good marketing ploy back when, there was no stereotypical things associated with malt liquor and black people. But if you think about it, it kind of was, because every person that did the Bull commercial was a black R&B group or a funk group. So they was doing it back in the day, selling to the black community. Number 5, Colt 45, Old Billy D. Williams. Jesus. I still got a buddy to this day. Drink the old Colt 45. Old Billy D. Williams. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. Ain't nothing smooth about Colt 45. I drank one time, when I lived in the West Coast in Seattle, I drank 4 16-ounce cans of Colt 45. And I was out. All I know is it was afternoon. I was watching the Miami Dolphins play the Patriots one of the days, and I drank 4 cans. I had the Wu-Tang Clan going, music. I had Chico. I drank 4 cans. And my girl was like, "You better slow down." And I drank that stuff. It was probably around noon. I woke up probably about 6 o'clock that night. My girl and cooked. Had food, she done did, she had some side work going on, she did work. I'm still laying on the couch, and she kept saying, "You need to eat, because you've been passed out since." I'm like, "What time?" She says, "After 6. I said, Colt 45, don't let the smooth taste fool you. We call them donkey mules, them donkey kicks. If you look on that bottle, down under the C, on that Colt 45 under the C, you see that horseshoe, and that Colt 45, that Colt, about to bunk your ass. It'll bunk your ass, and you get all jacked up. Okay, now we're crossing over to something that I ain't never threw up off of, Mickey's. They had the big wide mouth Mickey's. Mickey was always good to me. My brother introduced me to this. It's considered fine malt liquor, but I don't think malt liquor is fine. Mickey's is good. Never had a problem with that. Always did that when we get out down to Jacksonville, Florida, or whatever. We had cousins down there that always wanted to drink Mickey's. The bee sting. Mickey's was always good. No problem with them bad ones. Now we're going to Steel Reserve 211. This is a different version, because when I first saw it, had a black label with the 211. Now they're selling it as high gravity. It is what it is, marketing. Don't give 2 shits of cats, dick. This is smooth, but strong. And the taste is horrible. Now, back in the day, the taste was good. I had this back in the day when I was military, Fort Lewis, and Fort Hood, 25th ID, 7th Infantry Division. The Steel Reserve is good. You get a 40 or some maybe some 25 cans. You good. And my favorite malt liquor of all times, Private Stock. Had private stock, dealt with private stock, never had a problem with private stock. I say this is my favorite because I never went wrong with it. I didn't even know private stock was a malt liquor. I just used to buy it when I was of age. You know, man, it's because of private stock. I didn't know it was malt liquor because it was so smooth. Yeah, I say this is my favorite of all times, but it still had, you know, some scenarios with it, some drawbacks. Everything is not perfect. There's only one perfect thing that I used to drink. Some would say it's a malt liquor, and some would say it's not a malt liquor. This is what I'm talking about, Mickey's Ice. It's from Mickey's malt liquor, but it's Mickey's Ice. It's an ale. If you look at the under the 40, if you look on the label, underneath the top of the label, underneath the 40, it says ice brewed ale. It's an ice ale. I used to kill Mickey's Ice. I got rid of all of them when I was military, and I was on the West Coast. They sold Mickey's Ice like they sell Budweiser. Loved it. The girls I used to deal with, you know, when they used to come over to the barracks back in the day, want to hang out, they said, "You need anything?" I said, "Yeah, bring me a Mickey's. You know, bring me some Deuce Mickeys or 40 of Mickeys or whatever." So they knew Mickey's, not Mickey's, but Mickey's Ice. Why you want Mickey's Ice? Because it wasn't malt liquor, it was ale, and I just loved it. It was all good, so everybody know. Brando Tillman want the Mickey's Ice, and that's my malt liquor back down the memory lane kind of thing. If you're still drinking malt liquor to this day and you're a millennial, or you're not millennial, or you're Generation X, don't do it. Just get with Budweiser or, you know, Miller Lite, Natural Light, or Bud Light, something. Don't drink malt liquor. Trust. Been there, done that. Don't want to go down that road again. Don't want to go down memory lane from 10 to 1. 1 being, I've never threw up off of Mickey's Ice. Never threw up off private stock. Never threw up off of Steel Reserve or Mickey's number 4. Colt 45 number 5. Number 6. Never, all those guys never had an issue with these guys. Never had an issue with these guys. Yeah. Never had an issue with these guys. So this is Brando Tillman. That's my malt liquor review. If you're drinking malt liquor, more power to you. If you like it, like it. As you get older, you'll transition from it. If you don't, stick with your code of conduct. It's all good. I don't judge. I just drink. Not malt liquor. You know, I sip on other stuff. It is what it is. Keeping it real. If you like this commentary, give me the thumbs up. If you don't like the commentary, thumbs down. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell. All the other good stuff. In the meantime, keeping it moving and keeping it real. See you around like the donut.